All right, my friends, we are ready to visit the Queen a second time via a pick your team format. We did a division break earlier. I might do a division break tomorrow now that we can get through all these PYTs, the 2 PYTs tonight. My folks are in town, so I may skip on the Queen until Sunday. They're going to be here just for another night. So I'm going to try to keep tomorrow night light, actually. Maybe we won't do anything other than eBay and maybe some short stuff, like if we get the Lux case in, or for some miracle of, like, I don't understand why nobody wants to pick a random team out of this double half case. Contenders, Optic, and Limited. Anyway, it's still chilling there. Random teams. Maybe we will switch it. I don't know. Rich mentioned we can maybe switch it. There's still 26 left. I had another guy buy in today, but that's it. So, anyway, the Queen, I know, takes precedence. So, guys and gals, thank you for being here. I got 11 viewers still, maybe 13. Here are your teams as selected. Important note on the mystery card. If we hit the mystery autograph card, what I do know is that it is one of 3 players. Vladdy for the Jays, owned by Brad, Tatis Jr., the Padres, Scotty B, or it's White Sox. Brad, White Sox are yours, Eloy Jimenez. So it's one of those 3 guys. I'm going to wait until the card is released to make sure it goes to the proper team. There won't be a best out of over 50% kind of rule on that. We're just going to wait till it comes out for the right team. But Brad, you were close, man. If you had one other team, you'd have had it out right. But that I got from TOPPS. So that's how we'll roll on those mysteries, unless we put something in eBay or something separate, and it's a separate sold item. I see some guys doing that on eBay, but we're planning to give it to the right team when it comes out. All right, so good luck, guys. May the boom be with you all. I got one more sealed case to my left. I got another box with some others out there that we'll use. But tomorrow night, we got the other half of eBay for the Queen. And still, if there's anybody that is out there or anybody that you know, if you want to jump in on a full case, we sold a couple of these today. $9.50 is what we did them for, which was below anything else I could find online by quite a bit. And they seem to be doing pretty well. There's nice stuff in these. So if anybody needs a fresh case, let me know, man. Otherwise, we might just keep on doing these. These aren't bad if you do the half cases on the eBay. These full cases are a bit back-breaking. But that's what we do, man. That's what I'm doing, right? Dan, that's so... All right, it's going to be like Christmas, man. Double it up. OAR, now tell me, when do you start to get some relief? You guys, Dan's raised a whole bunch, too. Yeah, we got to remember. Like, that's what we do. The wife and I, we're getting up there. I'm going to be 40. We hope we can add another one, but gosh, it's going to be like, wow, can we do it? Can we really do? Can we really add another one? Whew, it's crazy. But she came early, Black OAR. She's her due date was April the 2nd. She came February the 10th. So, but she's growing, man. Like, she's growing. It's amazing how far she's come just in this short period of time. What's she gonna be, 7? I can't keep track of the weeks. 7 to 25. I think 7 weeks. She'll be 7 weeks come Sunday. Dan, what about the that Grim Kid baseball? Sorry, I forgot to rip the top off of this one. I still am waiting for the day. I'm gonna find a card in the box top. That would be crazy. Dan, I don't know if you caught that earlier, man. There was an Allen and Ginter set one year where they literally put insert cards in the top of the box. So sometimes with these top boxes, I rip them just in case. Maybe they put a T206 in there. You never know, right? Unless you check. Alex, is that right? That's cool, man. 4 pound 10. Our baby girl she was just 3 pounds 14 ounces, which is still pretty darn good. I mean, we've heard some that are just barely 2 pounds. We've heard from some of our collectors that have had kids. So, oh, that's cool, Dan. You just that's awesome, man. Congrats. Well, that's cool if she can kind of enjoy the hobby with you a little bit and see that. Yeah, it really does, man. Like there's the market. I don't know if the market's been hotter. Dan, did you collect back in the heyday in the 90s? APET, it was 13. All right, it was soon after we started. That makes sense. We didn't get a whole lot of cases of that stuff, but I totally remember. Albert, did you catch any of those cards or see any of them opened up and found? I remember going back into my trash and looking up all of the, looking into all the box tops. Because I think it was the first case we opened, I didn't even know about it. The first eBay, they didn't announce it right away, or I didn't know it. Good for you. That's awesome, John. Shops. Shop Zona. Still growing, man. Ain't we all? Let's hope so. We're either getting busy living or we're getting busy dying. So you better get busy living as long as you can. Old friend Andy Dufresne. Oh, Dan, you got 89 score Barry Sanders. I got a good story about 89, man. 89 is one year I was in Ohio. I was in 4th grade. And 89 score, my mom would always say 2 packs. You're only allowed 2 packs. I bought 2 packs of 89 score football that year and hit Barry Sanders rookie. My other rookie was Jeff Legeman. Jets lineman, I think. Oh my gosh, man. But I was a kid. I didn't take it. The card's in not good shape. At one time, and you well know this, that card book value was like $110, $150. Oh, APET, yep, that's... Alright. Well, let's see if this stack will hold. This is how I look when I do Bowman, too. I wonder if any of those have sold, Albert. I wonder if we could find any on eBay. I wonder if they were just like a regular short print, or was it a ripped card? Do you remember what kind of card they put in the top? What a ridiculously tricky thing they did with that year. All right. Well, let's get these out here first. All right, let's find another autograph, guys. Come on. Or a super fractor. Chops, tell me what that means. What's Upper Deck Special? You mean SP? Was it a rookie? The 93 Upper Deck, which... guys. Here we go. PYT number 2. Let's make sure I got the right list in front of me. Did that to you guys in National Treasures. Gosh, I felt so bad. Oh. All right, here we go. The Chrome cards. Stroman, Snell, and Urias. Rookie card. Nice. San Diego. Scotty B. The Padres. Dan, now you've seen Scotty B's pictures in his basement, so I'm sure he sells some stuff, but he'd probably say, first and foremost, I would guess hobby. Because Charlie's basement is insane. Laurenado, Novato, and Will Myers. All right, get that now. James Paxton, Lorenzo Cain, and a gold for Freddie Freeman for the Braves. Nice. 5 out of 5 aughts. The mirrored parallel. One of the mirrored parallels. Mario. Rosario. Scotty, do you have a tax ID number, a reseller thing or something that you ever got when you resell your cars? I'm curious if you have to, how you do that with the tax treatment. Rosario, Bundy, and Verlander for Houston. Chops, 80 out of 150. Yes, Chops. Weird Al all the time. Glaber and Matt Chapman. Wow, that pack just later. Ooh, Ohtani Chrome. Eric Hosmer and a blue Ronald Guzman. 44 out of 150. Texas. One of the last teams left. Kevin. Oh, hey, Pet, that's a great card. Justin Turner, Greg Polanco, and a Goldie for St. Louis. Numbered 2 out of 150. RBI. I. Chops, I don't want to take any time to change my playlist quite yet, but yes, Perez, Klubot, and yeah, there's an Ohtani numbered card. Sweet. Angels, Jeremy T, 141 out of 150. 141 out of 150. Starlin Castro, Miami, Freddie Freeman, and a blue. Xander Bogaerts. 38 out of $150. All right, come on. Gold one or 101. Come on. Jansen, Josh Bell, and Starlin Castro. I don't know that. PayPal. Kevin's my account. He's our accountant for this, my buddy. 34 out of 150. So I am not sure, but my guess is they will. But they don't know your losses either. It's a good question. So, guys, we get 1 gold there. Freddie Freeman out of 50. And there's the other, the blue man's. And that Urias rookie that I put it. We're going to sleep all those. We'll get all those top load for you guys. All right. Here we go, guys. Pack by pack by pack. Game on, break on. All right, so here we go. Blake Snell, numbered 120 out of 250. Tampa Bay. Blue Man Group, first one. Is it like $600? Javi Baez fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Tarot piece of Nolan Arenado. Insert the rocks. Chris. There's our first. Oh, that's cool. That's a Players Weekend and a Queen face for the Tigers. Nicholas. Congrats, Nick. That's sweet, man. Castellanos. Players Weekend variation plus. So it's an SP and an SP. Gleyber Torres. Fortune teller. Quadruple SP. I love those. 93s, yep, 93s. There's a first signature in this particular case. It's going to the Shy Sox. Kopech rookie. White Sox, Brad McD. That's Brad. Base rookie auto, it looks to me like. Black and white Starling Marte. 33 of 50. Pittsburgh. Dan with the Pirates this time around. Dan, you mentioned no base. Is that right? You prefer no veteran base? We're going to send all the rookies anyway. The World. Ozzie Albies. DeGrom, Fortune. Man, wasn't that crazy, man? First pack, I think, in our first division break was a bazooka on the back. And bazooka time. I felt one coming. It was going to be about that time. And this one here is a Torres. Boom, Lenny. Congrats. Very cool. All right, you know what? I'm going to start grabbing some from the other side here. Try to get all these in view. Uh-oh, there's the Clemente. Ah, Albert, yeah, Pittsburgh. Not this one, though. Pirates. Dan, Apet was trying to get this in the first case. He'd missed it. If you guys want to maybe talk it, maybe make it work a deal out. There is one. Roberto Clemente, the SP. And there's George. Wow. Springer Cats. For Houston. Chops Zona. Boom. Congrats, man. Veteran auto. Mad Max. Mad Happy Max, I mean. That's Mad Max. He's always so happy in his photographs. So. King of S words. Stanton. No names, please. Is that Cabrera? Yeah, nice. Tigers out to an early start for Nick. Oakland's Daniel Mengden. Oakland, Alex. There we go, man. Sploosh. Menden. These jersey autos must be really tough. Oh, there's the Queen Fache of Dylan Bundy. Orioles. Joe, congrats. Segura for the Phillies. Serial number to 250. 84. Lisa. Chuckster. For Eddie Freeman. All right, guys. I'm going to start grabbing from the top now, too, so we can try to get them into view. Bring them all down a little bit. There we go. Oh, Dan, I guess Apet, it's Colin Moran. You mean the base auto? You've been offered Colin Moran autograph, a Pirates autograph for the Clemente SP. If you have any interest in doing that. Ah, look at Donnie Baseball. Ain't never seen that photo either. Into the archives. Sour cream and archives. Yankees. Lenny. That's a cool one. Colby Allard. Rookie for the Atlanta Braves, 177 out of 250. Sandy Alcantara, Miami Marlins. Dan, there's one number to 50, 28. Make it 26. Boom. Black and white version of Fitty. Nice. Chris Davis. 10-4. Oh, there's a Soto, and that's the Queen Face Soto. Chop zone. You got Washington, don't you? Boom. That is very cool. Hey, Pitt, if you want to make a money offer, try to buy it back. I don't know what what it might go for, man, but can help you guys make a deal if you want to sell it. If Dan's wanting to sell it. Oh, there's a Toronto Danny Jansen autograph for the Blue Jays. Brad McD. Brad, are you still here? Congrats, got you a Danny Jansen. Sig for Toronto. Cesar Hernandez. Philadelphia, the Chuckster. Congrats to your Phillies. Cesar Hernandez. Jose Altuve. Dan, I am licensed to sell stock still, but I wouldn't say dabble. Man, I don't follow the stock market close enough. Doing this business has really taken me off of my game, so I just stick with the basics. I own some stocks, and it's to my detriment in a Roth. And gosh, man, I just not done that well, but I got some leverage stuff that I should have got rid of. But nah, man, I try to just keep it basic now. D. Gordon, Seattle. There's the bazooka back, Jeremy T. I haven't started the 529 yet for the kiddo, but gotta get that going. I was always in a very strict financial planning firm that we just, we let the money managers manage the money. We manage the client, Make sure everything's invested properly. Using the science with a little bit of art mixed in, and manage those terrible instincts that we all have to sell when we're not supposed to. Human psychology is really, really, really interesting, especially when it comes to our money. Guys, man, we struggle with it. Kyle Tucker, no names, please. The market's bottom was March the 9th, 2009. Shops, congrats. No names, please, on the Tucker. How many people you think sold out before then, or right after then? Or didn't buy? Oh my gosh, man. I was buying like crazy when I could. I didn't have much money, but I was throwing money in every kind of cheap stock I could get, man. I made a lot of money on GE. Freaking Lincoln Financial. All those financials, like everybody was pricing them out. AIG. The regional banks were getting beat up. So that was back when I was working day to day in that world, Dan. Now I trade cards. I don't even take time to trade cards. I just open boxes of trading cards. Dan, that's what I'm looking for. You help me find some good stuff in there for my Roth, because it's tax-free growth. I like to dabble in some speculative stuff in my Roth. IQ and TME. What do we got in the what about in the weed world? I don't really believe in that industry, but maybe I should, huh? I like ETFs, man. I do like ETFs that give you a focus into a certain region. I'm not a big, I don't know. Individual stocks I don't love, man, because these days you can get an ETF. If you want to play Brazil, you play Brazil with an ETF. If you really believe that technology is where it's at, you can specifically get technology, and you can buy leveraged ETFs to get multiple movements in the in it. So I mean, you can play any kind of sector you want these days. It's crazy. I'd consider checking those out. ETF Connect was a really good website I used to use. I don't know what it's like now. Tyco. Wow. Tyco. There's a name from the past. E. Diaz. Let me finish off these two stacks in front of me. Lou Gehrig. That's a cool photo. Very cool photo. Yankees. Letty. How about Juniper Networks, man? When I was in college, we had I was in a investment class, and man, my professor, he loved my portfolio. It was tech du jour. My buddy and I went in on it, and we got crushed, man. It was the year 2000, my junior year in college, and it was a fake money portfolio, but we had Cisco, we had Juniper, we had Medtronic, anything with Tronic in it, Amcor Technologies, which was a ridiculously volatile little thing. I mean, Juniper Networks, we got crushed, man. It was like we bought it at like 237. I swear, at the end of the class, it was worse than half, worth less than half. He's like, we turned it in, and in front of the class, like, this good portfolio, guys. This Indian professor, man, he loved the portfolio. Like, yeah, Aaron Nola. We learned quickly what can happen. Freaking whipsaw. Woo! There's an Ohtani 76 out of 250. Los Angeles Angels, JT. Congrats there. Serial numberage. I know, I want something crazy super rare. Crazy super rare. Ace of Wands, DeGrom. APET 529 is tax-free. The gains are always tax-free as long as you use it for education. You can always change the beneficiary on a 529. So let's say one child doesn't need it or doesn't use it. No problem. You just change the beneficiary to the other child or to a grandchild. Anybody you want, man. It doesn't even matter. Or you'll get, if it's not used for education, I think there's a 10% penalty on the earnings, which sucks. Plus, you have to pay income tax. So there is a bit of a problem if you have a lot of gains in it. It's income tax plus 10%. What I remember. Oh, we're on a boat now for the Cubbies. David Botte. Cubs win. Cubs win. Scotty B. 529s for education are very much like a Roth IRA for us guys. or a Roth 401k. I mean, if you guys don't have one, you should get one. Got to diversify that income when you're old. Josh Harrison, Pirates, serial number to 50, 48 out of 50. Anything that you make in a Roth is going to be tax-free when you take it out. So it's an incredible, great strategy. That's why the government don't let you do it when those guys make too much money. But then thankfully, they have put it in a lot of retirement plans now off of the Roth version. Russell Iglesias, Cincinnati, Kevin C, congrats. Woo, that's an 8 of 25 back. Boom. That's awesome. 8 of 25, Iglesias, Cincinnati. Kevin, that's a nice hit, man. Oh, there's a Renfroe with the girly front. Padres, Renfroe. Queen Fache. Well, Dan, if I tell you what, let's try to both get rich on these. I gotta move my damn Roth. When last place I had my license parked, they made me take my Roth from Scott Trade to their brokerage, and it's horrible. It's like $40 a trade. It's terrible. Never even buy one or sell anything. I didn't want to buy or sell anything, so I've been stuck. Guys, do not listen to us. Last place you want to get stock advice is in the daggone break room. The Star Altuve. Hell, man, I bought Facebook when it first came out at 40. I almost doubled it. I'm so dumb. Like, why it went down to 20? Everybody's freaking out. I'm like, this company's gonna be good, man. Like, everybody's on Facebook. Now I'm not quite so sure, but I'm in at 40 on Facebook. I made a killing on Netflix. I bought in Netflix at 70. I bought in a little higher. I think my average was like 80 something, and then I sold it too soon. I'm like, what the heck's Netflix still going up? I bought it on a big dip when they had subscribers numbers went down. I used to talk, one of my guys that worked, and there was only 6 of us that worked at this little company, man. We used to always talk about the stocks and different sectors and global trends. Look for little emerging market plays with ETFs. I don't have that buddy anymore. Chris Shaw. Giants, 196 out of 250. Dan, heck, man, I'm going to move my stuff to Chase Bank. I got a Chase Bank account. They got free trades. There's brokerage houses now that allow you to do free trades up to a certain number if you have a certain amount in there. And I'm pretty sure JP Morgan Chase is still allowing that. You mean E-Trade? Yeah, E-Trade. I think even Schwab was giving people free trades. 111 out of 250. Jesus Aguilar. Oh, here we go. Brad's he's got a stock tip now too. Oh my gosh. It's like gambling. Worse. Aerodyne? You mean Aerodyne? Is it Aerodyne? Hope I'm catching all the cards, guys. There's a Tucker Fortune. Like, this is your stock market gambling right here. In cardboard. I just want to see one more 4th of July, baby. Come on. Now my eyes are peeled. Ace of Wands, DeGrom. Short hair DeGrom. Is that the same as like International Business Machines? Blake Snell is in blue. It's number 19 out of 250. Tampa Bay Rays. Chris. Little parallel numbered, serial numbered action. Yelich. How many of y'all own Boeing? About that electric car company. You guys into that? You know what I made the mistake on was those daggone 3D printer stocks. Oh my gosh, what? I thought they would be like the future. We kind of talked about that in my old business, man. I'm like, oh, that didn't work. 3D printing. So it really is kind of like the Chinese Netflix. Are they going to allow it to like, you know, the Chinese, you know, investing in Chinese is just, oh, it's so risky. You can pull the plug any minute. If they say, if there's actors that say anything that they don't like, they just turn them off. Or pull the plug on, who knows, like, I don't know if you believe their earnings. There's zero transparency. Suarez, no names please for the Reds. Freaking, why can't I think of the darn company? I would think Boeing might be an interesting pickup right now. I don't know how much it's been beat up. Maybe it needs to get beat up a little bit more, but this too shall pass. Jeets. Short print. Boy, the Yankees been hitting some short prints. Lenny, congrats. Dude, I watched the documentary on Enron a couple weeks ago on the Amazon Prime thing, and gosh, wow, that was just. I saw it years ago, and now to watch it again, just can't even believe people. Well, I can, but Acuna, man, so much. I remember that. When they started trading weather, I'm like, it seemed like I remember catching wind of that and thinking, makes zero sense. Did any of y'all own Enron? No names, please. That is a Manny Margot for the Padres. Pirates, there's another Colin. Got you one. Dan, there he is. Colin Moran. Moran? Colin Moran. And one more pack of those first two towers. Real Muto. Queen Face. Queen Face. Queen Face. Promise not to try not to let you down. Alright, here we go. Oh! The freaking Shred Kings. I couldn't even believe that. Yeah, Arthur Anderson. Just shreds everything. Like, what do they think's gonna happen? They should have just came clean with it all. I don't know if it would have mattered. Maybe they'd probably all gotten blown up anyway, but yeah. So much for the big five. JD Martinez. Come on, guys, help me. Who's the damn on electric company? Electric car company. Wheel of Fortune. Vladdy. SP. Exposed to the Nats. Chops. Yeah, one of the guys did, yeah. It wasn't one of the big profile guys. Yeah, dang it. Tesla. We got our own Tesla or no Tesla? I got a friend who drives one and he's on the stock. He's getting his buddies into it. I'm like, man, I don't know about this. I would never buy one. Oh, yeah, credit default swaps, Dan. Watch The Big Short. Luis Urias. The Big Short. You got to see that movie, man. It's got the funny guy from, there's the Pirates. The Office, who plays a serious role, and he does a great job in it, and there's a lot of, it's pretty good. Josh Bell. There's some loose truth in it, I think. It's based on a book. You've probably seen it. Yeah, I'm with you, man. No Tesla for this guy either. Dodgers. RBI. Muncie. I've been freaking trying to buy emerging markets for a while. I'm waiting on the emerging markets to come back. New World Fund. I own a lot of New World and small cap world. And American funds, you cannot go wrong, guys. Dump it in Growth Fund of America, Capital World Growth and Income. Man, you won't hurt. Investment Company of America, you're gonna be a little bit more conservative. Mix in a little Euro, Pacific. Wasn't there talk of the company going private? Tesla was supposed to go, was going to go private. He was just going to be like, screw you guys, I'm going private. Fortune teller, JD Martinez. You know what would be cool? I keep feeling like one of these ought to be like made of real wood. That would be a cool card, man. They got to mix in some real wood cards more often. Because the wood frames are so awesome. Judge, fortune teller. Elon Musk is who the yeah, he's the Tesla owner. Yeah, that's right. Ruth. Ruth SP. Congrats, Lenny. Yankees, baby. Man, I feel like there's going to be something big in here. Come on now. May not change the world. We got to leave a scar. Good words right there. Oaktown, Matty Chapman. Alex. Blackberry Smoke leaving a scar. We're going to leave a scar, man. Tyler Maley. 135 out of 250. Cincinnati. 153 out of 250. I think I had the numbers backwards. Probably because I was looking at the car backwards. Justin Verlander. What's the PE ratio on Tycho? Is Craig Kimbrell signed? Does he have a team? Soto. Mad Happy Max. Chop Zona, are you with me? What are we gonna do, man? We gotta hit something. Wake up the East Coast here. Oh, there's Eddie. Eddie for the Twins, Minnesota. Chops, Carolina. Got the Queen version. There's the regular base version. Same photo. He's hyped up. Quite hyped. Brewers, no names. Yelly. Chop Zonas. talking to me, but it's all good. Now, John, you need to get a Roth IRA going. You got one, Chops? Come on now. ClueBot. I don't care if it's $50 a month. You open one right now. Go to T. Rowe Price. Just throw it into one of their funds. You'll be all right. Even if you have to buy one less break a month. Otani. Insert Wheel of Fortune. Dan ain't giving up. He's got a company that was at 7. Oh, I thought, Dan, you know what happens. Don't second guess. Just let it be. I know. It's like watching the next case break that you didn't buy, or like for me, the one time I did not get the Reds in a 2012 NT 2-box break, and I watched the break and watched Pete Rose and Griffey Jr. cut SIGs come out. Yeah, that's when. Don't feel bad. Don't make yourself feel bad. Guzman. Yeah, I don't think that's 93. No, they're all the same. Chop Zona. Yeah, Arizona State pension. It's all going to be taxable money when you get out. Oh, here comes the red parallel. That's awesome, though. I mean, there's not too many of us to get the pension. Number 19, outfielder Byron Buxton. Out of 10 for Minnesota. Chops. Carolina. 2 is the number. Boom. So we are consistent on the red parallels. Seem to be a case here. Do they allow Chops? What are you got a like? Is it like a? Do you have a? What I'm trying to say is so the pension is automatic. You should have a defined contribution plan that you could put money into as well, and they may have a Roth option for you. Matt Olson, green. Green jersey, blue ink. Alex. So always go through work first and foremost, because that's the cheapest way. But there ought to be a like deferred comp. They call it deferred comp here. And you could do a Roth version of it, but you're very limited on investment choices. That's the drawback. You can do one on your own. You can put in whatever you want. Except for Dan's stock picks. Will not let you do that. Here I am talking you guys into doing stuff that'll make you buy fewer cards, but you always remember. You make more money down the road, and you can enjoy the hobby longer, right? Even whenever old farts. Longoria for the Giants. Dan, there's the Queen face, a.k.a. Face. Goldschmidt, Queen Face. It's funny how we're cutting across this the side of the stacks here. We got 2 in a row there for R, B, I on that one. Nine of threes. So guys, you max out your freaking retirement plans at work. Split it up between Roth and regular if you can, depending on your age. 100 out of 250, Texas. If you got anything extra, and you got to make sure you get a Roth on the outside if you can't get one through work. And then if you still got dough to put something to put to work in, other than Bomber Breaks money, then come up with some other creative options. People think, oh, annuities are terrible. Well, they can be terrible if you're not smart or don't need one. Dan, I can't believe you got all the kids out at 43. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, man, I got a long way to go. Pedro Martinez. There's the SP. We got one of those, a no-namer on him before. That was cool. Pedro for the Bo Sox. Boston, and this time is Matthew. You know, all the people are going to miss out on this conversation. Very sad. Shops, that would be a brilliant move. Make sure you own the Bomber Bucks in a Roth IRA, though. Couldn't be better. You could have made a better recommendation right there. Bazooka Joe. Bazooka back. Who is it? Oh, my. Salvador Perez. For the Royals. Dan, you got the Royals, too. Congrats, man. Wow. SPs going around, man. SPs. No names. Arenado. Colorado. Rockies for Chris. Chantix, man. Boom. So I got a big decision to make, man. I got till like November to park my license at a new place, or I lose my securities license, and I had to retake the horrible Series 7 exam. Eric Hosmer, 223 out of 250. It's quite expensive to maintain it. That's the problem. Own Bomber Bucks. Gotta own it. Hey, Chops, anytime you're in the chat, make sure you tell everybody in the chat. We only got 9 people watching right now, but that's a brilliant move. Own Bomber Bucks. Like you can say, Chris told me to invest in Bomber Bucks just to make sure they're in my Roth IRA so they'll be tax-free when you hit the big booms. Tax-free big booms. That's what it's all about. Addie Reed for the Twins. Black and white, numbered 12 of 50. Minnesota. Ah, that's great. It's outstanding advice. Jose Martinez in blue of the Cardinals. Number 105 out of 150. St. Louis going to RBI. Nice. Dan, or domestic abuse. Or punch his girlfriend out, or kick his girlfriend. Jimini's, man, I know. Chris Bryant. Oh, I got a blue something. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Let's look at the fronts first. The Joker. Yasiel Puig. 93 and 93. Dan, I've always felt that way, but gosh, I could always get back into that game, but taking the test would really be bad. But I could probably do it. It just, I don't know, man. Diaz. But I've already went to one broker dealer and they know what I did. So if I go to another broker dealer, it'd have to be because all these broker dealers, they want you to produce. Aaron Judge. So the story that I had before was I was literally going to be able to take over a retired guy's book, and then it didn't work out. He didn't want to quit, essentially, and I had nothing. Like I didn't have any local natural market here to do financial planning and sell securities and insurance and all that good stuff. So there's a Twins Buxton with the Fache. So anyway, it fell through, and then so that was easy. Like I could get into that broker dealer no problem. Now I got to find somebody who would just be cool with letting me park the license there, and so that's a tough one. But take me a little bit extra work to get that done. Somebody out there ought to take me on though, right? Dan, you'll be my investment client too, right? We'll get you in the right direction. We'll just you can have your little play account, but man, you got a great opportunity. Now the kids are out. This is when you got to be smart. Oh, we got something here. I think this Kershaw. Yeah, the Kershaw is something funny. Is it the Robinson? Yeah, it is. There's Jackie Robinson. Short print for RBI. Boom. But as long as you need a good portion in bomber bucks. You got to make sure that should be the cornerstone of your portfolio. Like all those Enron employees, they owned Enron. That was like their entire retirement was in Enron. That's what you guys got to do. You got to make sure you got your bomber bucks. Man, I tell you what happened was it is my friend who I got in to get my license there, and then my friend's dad was still running the company, and really it was him who was in control of everything still. Tell you what, man, it's crazy when you got a job as a financial advisor, man. There's no reason to quit. Tell you on 5 out of 250, no reason at all. It's gravy, man. It's just money coming in the door in trails. It's a great job. I tried, but just didn't have the connections. And I wasn't going to sell stuff to sell stuff. So many of them guys were just awful. Whit Merrifield, Kansas City Royals. Dan, you got some autographs, some ink. You got some ink there of Mr. Whit. Whit, man. That's like the best name of baseball right there. That's the greatest name. You know what cost me? $250 a damn month to keep that license. I thought I'd be able to use it. And nope, didn't use it. Guys, we're almost at 2 in the morning on a future teller of Christian Yelly. Yelly cats. Yelly cats. King of Swords. Giancarlo Stanton. Tommy Lasorda, the black and white short print version. Touchdown, Tommy. No, wait, that was Vardell. Where'd touchdown Tommy Vardell go to college? Was he a Stanford kid? Dan, all of your retirement, though, is locked up, isn't it, with the military pension, I'd bet, right? Or is there a deferred comp per se too? That's, man, I want to retire early, so early, dude. I just, man, it'd be nice. Now that we got the kid, though, I might as well just keep on it going. I just don't know how long I can do this at night. This is going to be rough. 10 more years, maybe. I can do it till I'm 50. Would that be? Do box breaks till I'm 50. That'd be so weird, wouldn't it? Sitting here opening cards. 55-year-old sitting here opening cards. I mean, I know there's guys that do it. There's a Bo Jackson. A couple guys that are at that age, but most of it's young bucks. Is it still, Dan, is it still just a few different letters that you could invest in, or did they open it up where there's a little bit more open architecture, as they say? Dan, just don't go freaking buying Chinese stocks with it, okay? That's your real money. You gotta use bomber bucks. If you want to buy, you gotta move it into bomber bucks. No, that's gonna be. Oh, Chops, you got me now. I'm gonna tell everyone to give everybody that advice. Aaron Nola. Buy bomber bucks gift cards and buy and hold strategy. Edwin Diaz, because you know inflation's going to hit the card market. Buy your bucks now. It's like the prepaid tuition plans, right? You pay for your tuition now in today's dollars for tomorrow. 44 to 50. Jackie Bradley Jr. going into the wall. Boston. Matthew, congrats. This prepaid breaks, guys. It's a brilliant idea. Originated by Chop Sona. Meadows for Tampa. By tomorrow's breaks in today's dollars. Tampa Bay. Oh, man, I could sell that hard, couldn't I? No, I couldn't. That's my problem. I wasn't a good salesman. No names. Albert Almora Jr. So here's the deal. My business partner in this, he's a brilliant accountant. So I got the investment license. He's got the accounting deal, man. Like, we do cards and we do personal finance, but we got no time for it. Like, we could totally do that, but Man, I'd have to get some help doing these breaks. Like, big time help. So, anyway, I don't know. We've kicked that around idea a lot over the years. Aramis Garcia for the Giants. Queen face. San Fran. Dan, you guys have no idea how many times that I was so close to just giving this up. But I just couldn't, man. It's just too much fun. I was like, I'll just do it a little bit like once a week. You know, we'll cut back. But for whatever reason, my buddy and I, Kevin, bought this crazy box of football cards in 2012 when I was already kind of thinking about doing something else, kind of reached this ceiling at my old job. Nothing else came to fruition. Nothing else came up that was worth cutting bait, even though a big old pay cut happened, and slowly working my way back here, trying to grow this thing. But man, oh man, it's crazy. That's why I appreciate everybody who joins in these breaks so much. Like, I just try to do it the right way. Willie Dames. There's Willie for Tampa Bay. Chris, congrats. Willie on that card. That kid's supposed to be some hot sauce, ain't he? Hot sauce in my pack. Hot sauce in my pack. '93. Sometimes you just deal with fate, right? It's just what it is. Dylan Cousins. Phillies for the Chuckster. Cousins for the Philadelphia spot. Yep, all 93s there. Yeah, we got some here. Michael Conforto is the Players Weekend card. The old two-tone jersey gives it away. Mets, Scotty B. Conforto Cats. Ten of Swords, Edwin Encarnacion. And we have reached 2 a.m. in the East. If you are still with me at 2:01, we will all turn into pumpkins. So you better stay tuned. I want to see a pumpkin open boxes and packs of cards. But you'll be a pumpkin too, so you won't be able to tell the difference. It'll all look the same, but we're all going to be a giant orange blob with a green stem on our head. Mike Fultinowitz for the Braves. Hot Atlanta. ITL for Mario. Yeah, it's the same as what I heard. I've got a couple buddies in the government, and they have the same problem, yeah. You get the index, bond, and international. Okay, so there are some fun. Oh, so there's some other options. Can you do a self-directed? Fund manager, well, are fund managers those that can have access to other funds, or they manage the funds internally? Those index funds, essentially. I think by now they'd offer some kind of open, you know, you could open your own. But I understand if it's a government protected deal, then they may not let you self-direct, in other words. Jesus Aguilar. Okay, you can't. You self-direct, but just within those indexes or those 5 options or whatever they are, including the cash option, which is terrible. All right, Bazooka back. Big League Bubblegum. Bowling Championship. And it's a Bregman. Jops Zona. Astros. Nice. All right. Yeah, I got you, Dan. Yep. Been a trend toward money managers that are kind of like downside protection, tactical type of management. Sounds like they got that offered if you want it, but it's so hard, dude, playing the timing game. Oh, there's a Mitch Haniger for Seattle, and it is the Queen Face on the bottom left. Seattle is JT. Jeremy, congrats. 67 of 99 on the Haniger. Oh, thank goodness they got a small capper now. They didn't have that, I don't think. Does it track one of the small cap indices? Does it track the Russell 2000 or the S&P 600 or something? I love mid-cap indices. ETFs, mid-cap ETFs. Gomer for the Washington Nationals. 76 out of 250. Chops. Come on now, man. Come on, baby. Need a big ink. Big autograph. Trout, Thunder. Thundercats. Thunder Trout. Juan Soto. Verlander. Well, there he is with Cleveland back. Carlos back with Cleveland. The base card is. I see that. And Wilson Contreras for the Cubs. Queen Face. Oh, Dan, if it's S&P 500, then that's the large cap indice. S&P has another one where they take the 600 smallest, they call it. I think they used to when I was back in there. S&P 600, they busted into halves too, where you can do value and growth. Todd Ferreja for the Mets, Scotty B. No names, please. Russell. 2000, Gleyber Torres. 40 out of 250. Yankees going to Lenny. All right. Last box time. Here we go. We're at the hour-and-a-half mark. Come on, guys. Let's see something big. Let's go, man. Come on. Javi Baez. Fortune teller. No names. Oh, that's why, because we don't want to see it. Brantley. Look at that. You got a Brantley anyway, Chops. You got the Brantley no names. That might need to be a keeper. Oh, no names. Short print of short print. Going to the Yankees. Boom, Lenny. That's the Maris with no name on it. Boom. Awesome, man. All right, there's some cool stuff. Vanguard, small company index. Something like that. Chris Davis. Guys, thanks so much for hanging with us. Let's see what we can do here. All 93s. Gleyber Torres, a fortune. 93s. Pudge Rodriguez, short print. And it's Texas Rangers for Kevin C. Kevin C. Congrats there, man. Hey now, Mike Trout to 250. Nice. Angels. Jeremy. 143 out of 250. I think the other one we got out of that, an Ohtani. Yeah, we did. We got an Ohtani out of 250 also. Well, that's two good ones there. No names, number 27, Trevor Story. Ferrado, Chris Chantix. Working there late in the game. Chris Bryant, fortune teller. The World Ozzy Alvis. And there was three. A three! 2. Black and white photo. Oh, it's a black and white photo autograph. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Torrey Hunter from Minnesota. 6 of 50. Saved a boom to the end. Boom! Torrey! All right, let's just, I'm going to throw that on one touch here in a second. Wow. Chops, Carolina. Twin Cities Mojo. Oh, one. Last pack Mojo. Has nothing fun in there. But that one, the next last sure did. Oh, that's cool, man. So again, everybody join in. Thank you so much, especially you guys that stayed up late with us. Where is he? Chops. There you go, man. Out of 50. All right, so let's do a recap. Recapitulations of Pick Your Team numero 2. numero 3. Wait, that's 3. That's 2. All right. Fortune teller inserts. Boom. All the tarot of the diamond. Boom. Those are all base versions. We'll sleeve them and top load the key rooks. Serial numbered cards. All right. Trout to 250. Torres. Gomes to 250. Look for the photo variations if we can catch them. I didn't catch any. I don't think. Wow. Bradley is 50. Tayon 250. A Reed 50. Hosmer is Alec. And we got a red one. Byron Bucks for the twin spot. Wow. Sploosh. Thanks, man. You too, Dan. Absolutely, man. Always. Mail for the Reds. That's Snell's the 250. Aguilar 250. Shaw. Harrison to 50. Otani to 250. Alcantara to 50. Allard, Segura, Marte to 50. And Blake Snell to 250. All right, well, let's go back through and find our short prints. No names. Trevor Story. SP, Pudge. No name, Maris. SP version. Brantley, no name. Frazier, no name. Wilson Contreras, Queen Face. Bregman is the Bazooka. Conforto is the Players Weekend. Garcia, Queen Face, no name. Contreras, I believe it was. Jackson, right? Almara, it's Almara Jr. Bo, regular. Lasorda, regular. Kershaw, Jackie Robinson. Buxton, Queen. No name Arenado. Salvador is a Bazooka back. Pedro Martinez, SP. Goldie. Fache, Longoria Fache. No name. Yelly. Babe. No name. Bell. Vladdy. Real Muto. Queen. No name of Margot. Jeets. SP. No name of Suarez. Renfro. Queen. Garrick. SP. No name Tucker. D. Gordon is Bazooka back. Soto. Queen Face. Donnie Baseball. Dylan Bundy. Queen Face. No name of Miggy Cat. Clemente. Torres. Bazooka back. Castellanos Queen, but also the Players Weekend. So 2 Players Weekend. One of them was a Queen Face, though. 1 Jackie Robinson. No 4th of July's in there. So there's those 2. 4 bazooka backs. Straight old SPs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's what we did in our last case, I think. I think it was too. The queen face, including that one shorter. 1, 2, 3 SP of an SP. 10 queens. No names, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. And the serial numbers total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 numbered stuff. And now the autographs. Mitch Haniger, Queen face. Fultonowicz, Cousins, Adames, Meadows, Merrifield. Jose Martinez, number to 150. I'm sorry, 150. Olson, Rosario, Chapman, Muncy, Moran. Iglesias is a bazooka back, 8/25. Boom for the Reds. Boat, Hernandez, Jansen, Mengden, Springer, and Kopech. Check the backs again. To 25, that was the Russell. Jose Martinez to 150. And Mitch Haniger, that's right, to 99 on the Queen. And that one there at the very end, Torrey Hunter, autograph black and white version, 06/50. All right, there's the summary, guys. Again, thanks so much. And not to forget about the chromes, which we did at the very beginning. Here's the numbered chromes: Castro, Bogarts, Ohtani, Goldie, Guzman, Verlander, Freeman, and the Urias is not numbered, just the rookie that I sleeved up out there. So this one's out of 50. The Freddie Freeman is out of 50. All right, man. Thank you all very, very much for staying up. We're at 2:18 here in the East. Signing off until tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Even better morning. And we'll catch you again. Keeping the fairway. Until next time. Good night, guys. Thanks so much.